Because in the previous video I was explaining you the introduction of the polynomial along with the degree and along with the terms, everything. We now continue with the types of polynomial. Polynomials. When we say the types of polynomials, we have three types in this. Number one, linear polynomial. In the linear polynomial, the degree of the polynomial will be 1. You all know what is degree. Degree means the highest power of the given polynomial. That means if I write examples, it will be 4x plus 5, x to the power of 1. So therefore degree will be 1 and therefore it is a linear polynomial. 4a plus 2. Again the degree is 1, hence it is a linear polynomial. Number 2. The second type is a quadratic polynomial. In the quadratic polynomial, the degree of the degree will be equal to 2. That means 4x square plus 8x minus 9. Here you will see the highest power is 2, hence it is a quadratic polynomial. If I take it as 9a square minus 8a plus 32. So this is a polynomial. Because the degree is 2, hence it is a quadratic polynomial. Number 3, cubic polynomial. As the name suggests, cubic will refer to 3. Therefore, the degree of this polynomial will be 3. We can write it as 5x cube plus 8x square minus 4x plus 15. Here the degree is 3, hence it is a cubic polynomial. One more we can write 4p raised to the power of 3 minus 7p square minus 8p minus 5. So we can write as many examples we want. So the types of polynomials are linear, in which the degree of the polynomial will be 1, quadratic, in which the degree will be 2, and the cubic, in which the degree of the polynomial will be 3. Now, the non-zero, this is fourth, you can remember this, the non-zero constant polynomial. You can understand the terms once again. Non-zero constant polynomial. Suppose I write it as non-zero constant polynomial as, suppose I write 2. Now you know that 2 is a constant. 2 is non-zero, means it is not equal to 0. Hence, the degree of this given polynomial will be 0. How? If I write 2 as 2x raised to the power of 0. X I have chosen from my side. You can choose A, B, C, D, anything to understand. So, if I write 2 as 2x to the power of 0, you all know x to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Right? So 2 into 1 will give you 2. So what I am trying to explain you is the degree of the non-zero constant polynomial is equal to 0. Okay? I hope you understood. So we have to remember linear, quadratic, cubic and non-zero constant polynomial. The degree of this given polynomial will be 0. And how we can explain it? 2 we can write as 2x to the power of 0. We can take some more examples, like if I take it as minus 5. Minus 5 I can write it as minus 5 a raised to the power of 0. I can choose a, I can choose x, any variable. So therefore it becomes minus 5a to the power of 0 and the degree of this polynomial is equal to 0. So these are the different types of polynomials. Okay, now coming to the exercise. Coming to the exercise 2.1. In the first question, they are asking you to which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not. State reasons for your answer. So if I look at this one, 4x square minus 3x plus 7, this is a polynomial with one variable, right? This is also one variable. No, but this is this is a polynomial. This is not a polynomial because it is 3 with root 2. So you have to understand the question. and you have to write the reason ki why it is not a polynomial and why it is a polynomial. Fine. You can complete this question number 1. If you have doubts, you can ask me. Then question 2 says, write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. Here the coefficient of x square will be 1, because there is no number written along with 1 with x square, so it will be 1. Here if I write the coefficient of minus x square, it will be minus 1. Here the coefficient of x square will be pi upon 2. And here the coefficient, here we don't have any x square, so we will leave this. This is how we have to continue the exercise. So I am going to send you the pics of these pages. You will write the definitions. You can refer your book and then complete the exercise 2.1. If you have doubts, you ask me. I will clear all your doubts. But see that you start working on the new chapter, polynomials, and complete your work on time, and we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you.